1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. None of that. I really hate. Oh my god. Me and my ring light, I'm really not about to go through this again. Like, I just don't understand what it wants me to do at this point. Just gonna have to do this. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome to another Reflection with Char. I am Char, and Char is short for Charlene, and I am she. And we are back with another Reflection with Char. I hope I keep this one kind of short. I wanted to kind of go with the same kind of what am I trying to say? I was hoping to go with the same kind of theme that I was doing, which is basically speaking about things that I've learnt during the course of the week. So as I'm talking, guys, look, do you want to see what's on the menu today? Because a girl's gotta eat, okay? A girl has got to eat. So on the menu, I really want to show you guys, but I'm scared it's gonna tip. Can you see that? So I got rice, white rice, then stew, beef stew. Is it beef stew, beef soup? All of the above. All of the above. And then potato salad. So I may not eat all, but just trust and believe that when I finish this food, I'm going to feel absolutely phenomenal. So this week I wanted to speak about, because I was actually contemplating what I'm going to talk about today, because truth be told, I never really plan my Saturdays, my reflection with Charles. Unless, I mean, prior ones I have, but like these recently I've just been kind of saying, do you know what? Whatever really pops up in my spirit or in my heart to talk about, because truth be told, you can talk about anything, and like if you have no direction of what you're going to talk about, then there's no point. And plus, I'm one of those people who's very I'm one of those spontaneous people where I don't really. Anyways, let me just not expose myself. Okay. Wait, we won't expose Charlene today. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? As I've tested this food, I'm going to put it aside. I cannot enjoy this food while I'm talking. No. And courtesy of Mommy Mapundi, we thank God for her life, honestly. A real pioneer in the kitchen. A real warrior when it comes to throwing it down in the kitchen. Mommy, your food is beautiful. Okay, so, wait, let me just wash it down. So, in today's or this week's reflection with Charles, I'm going to be talking about what I learned this week. And one of those things is like, oh, I want to do it in order of what I want to do. Okay, so basically one of the things that I really want to talk about this week is you know, like when people are blessed with something and you see somebody who's blessed with something, and you know there are people who, before they even say, well done, congratulations, you did well, I thank God for your life, God bless you, wow, see what the Lord has done for you, to even dance with you and praise God with you, to thank God that you are blessed. Before they even do that, the first thing that they will say is, how about me? What do you mean? What about you? I don't understand. Why is that the first thing that comes out of your mouth? Like, I realized that there are people in this world that you can want to rejoice with them. You can want to share your testimony. You can want to, let people know that, yes, God is doing it for me. Especially people that you know have seen you in your lowest. They've seen you in your lowest. They know where you've come from, where you've been, what you've done, what you've been through to get to where you are. And then the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, how about me? This is exactly the reason why it's not you. Because how can I share such good news knowing what the process that I've been through? And the first thing that you ask is, how about me? No, I'm not the person to ask. Ask your maker. It's not about you. At this point in time, let us share this testimony. Let's rejoice together. Everybody has their time in life. You know, the Bible says that everything is in its season. Everything happens in its season. So never forsake the moment or the process that you're going through. So this is really just to speak to those that always ask, how about me? Sometimes in life, don't focus on the how about me. Thank God for where you are. Thank God for where He's taking you. Thank God for who you are and who He's molding you to be before you ask, how about me? Your question, how about me, can actually limit you or limit where you are, because is it converting or converting? It's converting, right? Not conventing. Converting. You're converting your neighbor's thing rather than looking at what God has prepared for you and placed in front of you and being content with it. Because if you're not going to be content with it, you're asking, how about me? Then you're just showing ingratitude. You're not grateful for what God has placed before you. I don't know if you're catching my drift or if we're on the same wave. If you're riding the wave with me, I don't know. But I just wanted to say that because it's actually really, really annoying. That's why personally me, if something good happens, like I know, oh my gosh, I know we should testify. And like as my spiritual parents say all the time, like your testimony is your evangelism, right? But sometimes it just puts you off like saying anything, because like you want to share something good with somebody you care about, and the first thing they say is, how about me? Then I spend the next few minutes consoling you, comforting you, counseling you, rather than actually rejoicing about my testimony. Like, damn, girl. Like, I don't know if anyone feels like that. Like I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but I just be kind of feeling like, ugh, really, like, I don't know how to feel. And I've also been there, to be honest. Like, let me not even judge. Let me not even condemn. Let me not be a hypocrite. I've been there before, like, oh, how about me? Like, oh, it would just be nice. But I had to grow out of that, because it doesn't make the other person feel good, you know. Like, it doesn't make the other person feel like they want to share anything or rejoice in that moment, because, like, you're thinking about your emotions at that point in time. And those that do feel bad, don't feel bad for sharing your testimony. Yes, I said it. Those that will tell you, how about me? No, sorry. I'm sorry. God chose me at this moment to bless me. Your blessing is coming, darling. But I will not be ashamed to share my testimony. Your own is coming, don't worry. But me, my time is now. So yes. So the next thing that I've kind of learned this week, do you know, guys, the way that this food is smelling, yeah, my nose is watering. My nose is watering. Yes, that's right. That's what I meant to say. That yes, my nose is watering because the smell is scrumptious. But what? I've even diverted, you see. So what else I also wanted to speak on, what I've learned is that the way that this food is diverted my membrane, my brain cells, is really irritating me, because I can't get my thoughts straight. I had everything that I wanted to talk about. So obviously I spoke about why not you. That's what I want to talk about. And also just wanted to obviously just kind of speak on, like, okay, so have you ever been like in a certain position, yeah, or put in a certain place, or you've been promoted at work, or you're just getting to know the ropes and stuff like that, and obviously you just like, you know, when you just feel like all eyes are on you, like you feel like you have to mold yourself. Not even mold yourself, obviously God is molding you and shaping you into who you need to be, but like you have to become this person just to ensure that people don't think a particular thing. And I can't, obviously for me, like I've I personally feel like that right now, like the pressure of feeling like I have to become this certain person. And I think that's why, like, it really, like, I think that's why a lot of the time I'm just like, listen, baby, I am who I am. Like, this is who I am. But it's really like but there's also that part of me that's like, no, you have to behave like this. You have to do things like this. Like, you have to, and there's this kind of, I feel like within me, there's this pressure, like, no, I don't want to say pressure. Pressure. No, that's not the song. It's treasure. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not pressure, it's treasure. But you know what I'm trying to say? Pressure. Yeah. That is what you feel. Come on, girls. So yeah, I've just been feeling kind of like this pressure. Yes, I mean to say that word. The pressure to kind of be this person, because I don't want people to think a certain type of way. Not that I really care about, not that I'm trying to step away from caring what people think, but there's a particular thing that people may be thinking is what I feel that they're thinking, right? Or maybe they've obviously kind of said it in passing. It's just kind of like, oh, she's like, you know, she wants to do whatever she wants, and like it's not a that thing. Like, I really put on my Twitter, like I put on my Twitter and I tweeted today, like people will pinpoint something that you do, and they will think that because of where you have been placed is because you want to do whatever you want to do, but they fail to realize that it's actually something that it's a personal struggle of yours that has been going on before they even knew who you were, like before you even met them, before you even were were even promoted, or you know, like it's getting to that point where it's like I don't really like, I want to be like, yes, I was about to swear. I want to be like, no, like, bun y'all, like, bun you all. I don't care what you think. But at the same time, it's like, but because it's not just my own integrity at stake here, I have to actually acknowledge that I need to. So I'm at this point where I'm trying to find the balance, right? And I've also learned that people, at this point, people will say whatever they want to say. So I don't really people are going to say whatever they want, whether you like it or not, whether you don't like it or not, whether you want it to happen or not. At this point, it's inevitable. People are going to always say whatever they want. But I think obviously when it's tied to something else that you very much care about, or it's tied to something else that you want to uphold your integrity to, it can become quite, you know, frustrating, because it's like you don't want people to feel like that because it's tied to others, or tied to something else, or tied to like your business, your career, your finances, your family. Because it's tied to other things, you don't want it to now be kind of redirected. I don't know if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. So it's like I'm at this, I'm learning that, okay, there must be a balance, right? But I'm trying to learn even more to find a balance, because I personally don't want to become somebody that I don't recognize. So I'm trying to hold on to certain characteristics, attributes, you know, blah 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 blah, you know, all of the shebang. But at the same time, it's like, but really, like, you people, like, y'all, like, why are you watching me? I don't understand. Like, what's your problem? Honestly, like, what's your problem? But it could all just be all in my head, you know, at the end of the day. But that's just something I'm learning. That's just something I'm learning. Like, that's just something I've been learning. And also really learning as well that you know, sometimes things are not always what they seem. Somebody can paint a picture to you, right? And you can take it for what it is, or take everything with a pinch of salt. Because I saw something today that was like, because even salt looks like sugar. So it's not everything that is presented to you is exactly what it seems. It's like, you just, you know, when sometimes with me, yeah, when people talk, I'm like, oh, okay, Oh, wonderful. Oh. Laugh with them, chat with them, but you just take everything with a pinch of salt until it is actually what it is that they said it is. So yes, folks, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We did it in 15 minutes, baby. So I think I really rushed it because I want to get back to this food. But thank you all so very much for tuning in today. I'm not sure if any of you have also felt the same way. If you have, then please do not hesitate to leave a comment down below and also share with your friends and family. And as you're watching those old, those new, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. And yes, God bless you whatever time you watch my video, morning, noon and night. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Jazz hands. Jazz hands.